Hi there, and good morning. This is a live stream, and it's a live stream on my second channel, my second and smaller channel. I tried to talk about this through a message on the notification tab on my main channel, but I had to take that message down because it was misunderstood, misinterpreted, if that's the word, by someone there. Now, hold on. So this video, this live stream, hi there. Good to see you all. This live stream is my attempt to talk about the COPPA, FTC, the whole spectacle, and explain why I think it will not, in the long run, affect my channels. So let me just repeat that. I think the COPPA/FTC whole spectacle will not affect my channels. Good morning to everyone joining this live stream. I wish I could be out for a walk, but it's raining, and that's why I'm in my living room right now. Hi there, Boar. Good to see you. And Joel, good to see you. So just let me explain very quickly, and there are other videos on YouTube, lots of them right now, explaining this more in detail. But what YouTube is trying to do, now let me start in the right end of this here. What probably has happened is that there's been lobbying from people who lose viewers to YouTube channels. So I guess TV networks and so on. They've been lobbying. That's what I think. It's naive to think different. So those politicians who understand very little, and they have a lot of arrogance and very little understanding of what they're talking about. They are now saying that they're going to go after creators, and it will be like shooting fish in a barrel. And the barrel is YouTube, and the fish, that's the creators. Now, this is to protect children, they say. I don't believe that for 1 second, but they are going to go after channels with... I tried to explain this in another live stream, but I can be a little bit more clear and precise now, hopefully. You have to mark every video if it's for children under 13 or not. If you mark it for children under 13, you lose like everything. The video will be hidden, you won't earn money. There are no point in uploading a video if you're going to mark it for children under 13. So what happens if you mark a video? The interesting question here is, what happens if you mark a video, like I do, as for people above the age of 13? And the FTC, or YouTube's, some kind of data machine learning thing, they go in there and they say, no, your video is for kids, but you marked it for those above 13 years old. Then you will likely get a fine of $40,000 or $42,000. So my videos are not for kids, But I will never say that kids should not watch them, because kids should spend time outdoors. Kids should learn how to handle a knife. They should be out camping with their parents and friends and so on. So nobody is going to, I'm never going to say that kids must not watch my videos. Okay? So that would be dishonest, and I'm not going to be dishonest. That's against my belief system. So I am at risk as well. Not as much as people doing animation videos and so on. But we don't know what's going to happen. We just know that something's going to happen, and here's actually the most important part here is that every time YouTube has made changes, my channel and my videos, they drop out of the suggested video list. Notifications stop working, and for most people, that's what I've been told. They stop getting the notifications when I upload new videos, and you sort of have to start over again in a way. And I've been through that quite a few times now. Now, here's what I tried to talk about, to write about in that short message on the main channel. That message that I took down because people interpreted, they misunderstood. They thought, some people thought I was going to quit YouTube. I'm not. I'm going to continue full steam ahead here on YouTube. What I'm trying to say is, please sign up to my email notification list. Follow me on Instagram. You can follow subscribe to my blog. All the links are in all the video descriptions. And the reason I'm asking this is that if I drop out of, if YouTube stops, if notifications don't work, and if YouTube decides that it won't promote not my videos anymore, they won't tell my subscribers when I upload new videos. If that happens, I need to be able to reach out and let you know, hey, I have a new video for you that you can watch. And worst case scenario is that I won't be able to reach you through YouTube. I hope that won't happen, but if so happens, it will make things a lot easier if you follow me on Instagram, if you subscribe to my blog, if you subscribe to my email notification. So that's what I'm asking of you now. I have said before that I don't think it's good to be on social media too much, but as everything is changing, I need to adapt, and I really hope that come 1st of January, or some people say it's 10th of December, actually, I hope things will not have changed when it comes to my channels, but I don't know. And after, if they do those changes and it hurts my channels, then it's too late, because I won't be able to tell you. Then I won't be able to tell you I have a new video. So please, the links are in the video descriptions. And the reason why I mentioned Instagram is that when you have 10,000 followers on Instagram, you have the possibility of putting a link in the I think it's the stories when you, I don't know Instagram very well, I'm trying to learn. So, but you need 10,000. There is a way to in your post or picture, your photo, what you're posting, or maybe it's in the stories or something on Instagram. When you have 10,000 followers, you can put a direct link to a YouTube video there. That's why I need 10,000 followers on Instagram. I'm halfway there. I have to let my dog out. My dog needs to go out in the garden, so if you can just hold on for a few seconds, I'll be right back. Hello. Sorry about that. When I start talking, my dog wakes up and she wants to go out. So, yeah. Again, just let me say again that I am not going to stop uploading videos to my YouTube channels. I'm not going to stop doing that at all. I'm not going to change anything here on YouTube, and I really, really do hope that things will work as they, at least not worse than they have been working. It sort of worked quite okay, I think, the last few months. So I'm really hoping that that won't change for the worse. So, yeah. No, Milton, I'm not in New Zealand. Yeah, I'm saying good morning, you know, but I'm in Norway, so obviously it's not the morning in all countries in the world. But anyway, yeah. So that's that. Now, I must say that I've looked at that speech that little rotund man held about how they're going to go after video creators, and I am astonished of the combination of arrogance and stupidity, really stupidity. I'm really almost shocked. I shouldn't be, but it's like, yeah, you can't respect people like that. They should get a real job. That's my opinion. They should get a real job and live in the real life for a little while, and then come back and, yeah. But anyway, apart from that, this is a good day. I am going to do quite a lot of driving today. I am going to a place called Bø here in Norway, which is funny because it means, you know, when you're scaring someone, you say Bø, and that's what it means, that name, Bø. So I'm driving there this afternoon, and I'll be reading from one of my novels, and then I'll be driving back. Quite excited. Now let's. Yeah, well, let me see here. Milton says. It seems like a smoke campaign to cover up something else. Well, Jomsorg, thank you. I hope so. So I'm going to be driving back and forth there, and I'm very excited. I have to be honest, not so much because of the reading, but because of the car. So I am test driving the car that I'm a similar car to the one that I'm going to buy. I'm 99% certain that I'm going to buy that car, but they are very nice letting me borrow a car and test drive it for a whole day. I think I'll have to let my dog in now. So hold on for a few seconds. Okay, we are back. My dog is doing well, by the way. So let me have a look at the comments. It's okay. You seem to be trying not to go on about it. It's okay, you can. Yeah, well, I am excited about the car. Yeah. So, my dog is right here. She's getting a bit nervous now that I'm talking out in thin air, actually. Yeah. So let's move a little bit. Hold on. What I'll do is I'll move over here. Oh, thank you. One more follower on Instagram. Okay, let's see now. So, again, I hope that everything will be all right with the whole YouTube thing. I am saddened by one thing, though. Well, it's one thing I do know is that I had planned to do videos in a few months, or maybe, you know, we were planning to make bushcraft videos, well, me and my son. He's 12 now. I don't know. It would probably be a better... Can you hear that? That's my dog drinking. She's drinking. She's following me around now. I don't know. Maybe they will strike down on my entire channel then. I don't know. Longer hike. I don't have plans for a longer hike right now. It's because of my schedule my other duties. So it is coming up, but not right now. I will let you know when I have plans. I am going to do a lot of hiking in the future, I promise. I've been waiting for that for quite a while already. But okay, I am yeah, I have to be honest, I am a little bit, I don't like this whole thing that they are doing on YouTube, because it's so obvious that it's not because of the kids, it's safety, it's not because of anything like that, it's because of competition. The YouTube channels have become a competition. And as long as the motivation is money and not ethics, then you don't know what's coming next, right? So these people, they don't have any limits, they don't have any morals. So yeah, I don't know. But okay, I will probably be doing more live streams today because of that I will be traveling. I will obviously not be doing a live stream while I'm driving. Well, I have actually before done that, but then I'm not able to look at the screen and your messages. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I'm reading your message, Milton, and Ben Gibbons. When will your books be available in English? It's not up to me. I'm getting a new agent from 1st of January, so that will hopefully help. Yeah, I'm going to be on this live stream again. I even have a Twitch account now. I don't know anything about Twitch, but I am kind of grabbing my name as profile name, and I'm making an account, a profile on the most common social media platforms, just in case. But I really can't upload everywhere. I just can't do it. Lots of people have been suggesting BitChute. The problem I have with BitChute is that I am on BitChute. I don't upload videos there, and there's a reason for that. When I got to BitChute and I had a look around, I discovered that some of my videos, they were already there. Funny. Yeah, well, Håkon, about Twitch, I am there, and Twitch will, if YouTube changes so that it will be a demand for something that YouTube is not covering, then Twitch will likely step in. That's my guess, and then it's good to be there already, because when I got to BitChute thing is that some guy there, actually a couple of guys, had stole my videos and put them on their channels there. I contacted BitChute about this. I didn't get the reply. So that's highly unprofessional, so I'm not impressed by BitChute at all. And you have other platforms as well. I must say that I'm one of those platforms, the YouTube competitors. I was a little bit disgusted by what I saw there. Like I'm from free speech. I'm absolutely, we need free speech, but I'm also, I have the right to be disgusted and choose not to be on those platforms, you know. So yeah, that's the way, just the way I felt about it right now. I think Instagram and maybe also Twitch is the only real alternatives out there. Yeah, it is a difficult situation because I don't want people to be on all social media platforms. I think that's not a good thing at all. But I can't, at the same time, I can't just sit here and watch YouTube burn, you know. I have to stay a few steps ahead of what's happening. And hopefully, Stephen, we won't have to migrate anywhere. But it's like, and people really need to understand this. I'm not saying you don't, but in general, people need to understand this, that you have to tell people before things happen that, listen, I'm on this platform here, and I'm also on that platform there. And if you don't hear from me anymore, that means that this platform, my presence here is gone. And then please go and find me on those other platforms if you haven't done so already. You can't obviously say that after you've been removed from a platform, because you know, then it's too late. So you have to say things like that, you know, in advance. Now, I don't think that my channels are at risk at all, because they're not for kids. They're not, the way I see it, they're not political. They're not, there are no violence, there are nothing bad. But when you look at what YouTube has been doing lately, nobody should feel safe. So, yeah. Yeah, I did split the head with an axe. Yeah, sure. And I'll probably do it again, but it was not a real head. So I should be okay. And it's a little bit like, you know, I'm not going to what's it called? What's it called? I'm not going to be self-censoring. Like, forget about that. You know, it's I'm a novelist. I mean, I'm not going to be censored. That's like a big no-no for a novelist, right? So that's not going to happen. It is convenient. I'll admit that it is convenient that I don't have, you know, I think I'm quite moderate. So if I was not, then probably I would be in trouble. You know, if, for instance, if I was very far out on the edges politically, that would probably be more problematic. So it's convenient to it's convenient to be more, you know, moderate, which I feel that I am. But I'm not moderate because it's convenient. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. My political alignment, right or left, I don't really think that's a good, that axis is very good, you know, to use, because I have I have opinions, and some are to the right, some are actually to the left. but it becomes different as well, because here in Scandinavia we don't have the same. We don't care so much about things that, for instance, Americans care a lot about. So, yeah. But anyway, my channels are not really political. That's not what I'm doing on these channels. So, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, there will be extremists, of course, trying to get their message across on all platforms. And that's the, you need to, if you are for free speech, you have to let those people have free speech as well. That's the test. So it's like if someone from a religious group is standing in the street on a Saturday morning screaming about something, it's not something I like, but it's something I kind of like it too, because it tells me that, well, we actually have free speech. These crazy people are allowed to speak, and that means I'm allowed to speak, and everyone else is actually allowed to speak. So, and that's a good thing. So if I would be scared if you only saw, well, you know what I'm talking about here. Well, thank you, Stephen. A question here about what's my attitude towards the Green parties. I am very much against many of their policies, because now I have looked into the science behind this as well, and I feel maybe I've looked into it more than some of those people, and they are very unscientific. It's the way I see it, it's kind of some of those people. They are it's old communism in a green suit, So you have the whole, and that this is actually something I have been planning to make a video about. I haven't gotten to it because it takes a lot of preparation. These videos that sometimes they looks like, oh, it's just a guy sitting down by a campfire and talking about something randomly. It's not that easy. There's a lot more behind it. So no, I don't like the Green parties. I do like some of their policies. I like their emphasis on protecting animals' rights. But they could never, if they were allowed to rule a country, that country would get bankrupt and there would be famine, people would get sick and die. So it's, no, I don't support those parties. Yeah, well, I don't, it's always for me, I don't know if it's the truth, but at least I try to look at both sides of the thing here, in Norway, there are no political parties in Norway that I agree with on many issues. So it's always a painful process to find when we are voting. I do vote, but it's like I kind of hold my nose and then I choose one of the parties. I try to, when I vote, I I always ask myself one thing. Will I be able to afford these policies that this party is proposing? Will I be able to afford it? And if the answer is no, I do not vote for that party, because it's dishonest to vote for policies that other people will have to pay for. You know, that's my opinion. I don't want other people to pay for me or my family. So I know that's almost like an extreme attitude these days, but that's the way I see it. Yeah. Okay. I am going to take a walk outside, I think. I think the rain stopped. And I might be back suddenly on this live stream. As I said, there's going to be there's going to be lots of live streams today. I am because I'm traveling. I like doing these live streams while I'm traveling, and hopefully it's interesting, somewhat interesting to you guys as well. As I said, go and follow me on. Go and find those links, you know, in the video description, and you know, follow me there. I will probably. I am trying to build my Instagram account up to 10,000 followers, because when you have 10,000 followers, you can put direct links to YouTube videos in either the stories, the Instagram stories, or the photos you upload there. I have to find out how it works, but the limit, you have to have 10,000 there. So that's why I'm asking you to follow me there. Well, thank you. I am looking forward to the event. It's a long drive for 10 minutes reading, but anyway. Okay, I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day or night, and we'll talk later.